you beg or if you borrow, with that love, you may never find your way. Oh, yeah. Can you feel your life tangle you up inside? Yeah, now you're face down on the floor. But you can't save your sorrow. You paid in trade, and you can't help but follow. But like you came back for more. Yeah, can you feel time slipping down your spine? Ooh, you're trying to ignore. Yeah, but you can hardly swallow your fears and pain when you can't help but fall. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. like you came back for more. Yeah, can feel time slipping down your spine. Ooh, you're trying to ignore. Yeah, but you can hardly swallow your fears and pain when you can't help but
Is that my boy K? I think we live K already, bro.
Oh, wait, what?
Javi just played the intro. I'm like, wait, we ain't ready. He already played the intro.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on.
Yep, check everything out. Make sure we good. I don't want to start and we be talking, thinking we're live, and we ain't live and none of that stuff, man. So
No, we're live.
all right.
That was like a impromptu. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not prepared. Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't prepared. We were just my boy Van, isn't here today. He got some matters to attend to, but Kay and Dre are here, so.
I feel like I need to do a proper intro.
Yeah, go ahead, Kyle.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to PCG Live. Andre, what's up, my brother?
Man, you know what's up, man. I'm missing my bros, man. I wasn't here last week, so I'm missing my bros.
Nobody was here last week.
Yeah, and no, then I think I was actually missing the week before, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Yeah, because which one did you guys do? Because the last one I was here for, we were talking about, was it E3?
No, that was a long time ago.
What were we talking about last time?
E3 was a while ago. Holy moly.
I forget what we were talking about last time. We have so much topics we covered, dude. It's like, I don't even remember what it was.
Oh, we got lots to cover. We got lots to cover, especially this week.
Yes.
Because,
Gamescom. Yes, bro.
Gamescom in Europe, which now I'm kind of contemplating whether I want to do PAX West next year or Gamescom.
Oh. You want to go to Germany, though?
Oh, I mean, I'll do it.
I'm trying to get this camera because I see us, but on the live, it looks like it's showing out there. Did you look on the stream yet, Kyle, to see if it's showing us?
I can't see you on my screen, but like if I went to Mixer or Twitch or whatever, I can see it.
Oh, you can see. You can
delayed,
see,
obviously. So
you can see us on there.
On Mixer, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure, like I said, because I see the outside of the lounge, but maybe that's a security van got set up over here. But anyways, like you said, Kyle, before we get into the little Gamescom thing, what have you been playing, bro? Because I know we both been having hefty schedules, man, and I'm gonna get into what I've been playing, but I want to hear what you've been playing first.
Nothing much has really changed. I've been playing more Mario Tennis. Little Mega Man X Legacy Collection, although I am saving myself from playing 4 through 8 for stream.
Oh, nice.
So I haven't even started that yet, but it's mainly been like Mario Tennis, and that's it, honestly. Like, I haven't been playing much lately, only because I've been working my ass off 6 days a week. It's a pain in the ass, but I'm working on like stream stuff too, which helps. So I got pretty much everything down for that. So I hope to be back on stream soon, guys.
Yeah, we miss you on there, bro. I didn't see you on Mixer, man. You know, my comment I always leave when I go on there, I'm like, is that sexy Kyle?
I know, man. You'll soon be seeing more of me. Probably next month.
Nice.
I'll be starting up again.
Yeah, with that beast of a machine, I know you're going to be on, so.
Oh, God, yeah. Actually, today, I did play something different today. I was playing a little Doom on the Switch today.
Ooh, so that's the thing. I'm glad you said that because Doom's one of the games I've been thinking about getting on the Switch, but then it just became free on Xbox Game Pass. So I'm like, Doom, I like what they're doing with that company right now. They're letting these games go out, and I need to know what it feels like on Switch because I go to you about your take on how it feels on Switch.
All right. Well, obviously, everybody knows it ain't going to run as smooth as if you're running on a PC or an Xbox One X or PS4 Pro, whatever. Yeah. It's not going to run as smooth, obviously. But the game runs really well for the Switch. And it's portable, which is extremely clutch.
You never have to stop playing Doom.
Playing that portable to me. I was at the car dealership for 3 hours today.
Yeah, you was telling me about that.
Yeah, they had to... Which magically they had to replace like a ball joint, and I was like, "Oh, lovely!" So that went from like I don't even know, like $100 day to $800 day. So that was fun, but 3 hours at a car dealership. Thank God for the Switch.
That was
Thank
clutch,
God
bro.
For the Switch.
That was clutch.
The Switch is clutch.
That is so dope.
I love the Switch. This is literally why I love the Switch for situations like this. Matter of fact, there was another person sitting there waiting, and he had a Switch.
Now that's the best thing. I think that's the best thing. It's just like when you had a Pokemon card collection. When you have your collection and another friend brings out when they open up a binder, or a random person at that, they bring out that binder. You're like, "Ooh, you got that holographic Charizard?" So seeing another person that has a Switch, you're like, "I'm not the only old man with this thing."
Right. That is correct. It is the most clutch thing ever.
I
was talking to all my other Sony friends, and I said, "Screw Sony. They ain't got nothing portable. Until they come out with something portable, they're not even in the conversation." Overrated. I got all the PlayStation people, the 80 million people that got it.
The 80 million people that got it and fed off of the Xbox's failure. I will always say that. I will always say that, and I'll stand by the reason Sony's as big as it is now. The PlayStation 4, not Sony. The only reason the PS4 is as big as it is now is because the Xbox failed when it first came out. And it's got all its success and ate off all that success. And all the people that were on Xbox flipped over to PlayStation. Enough said. I don't need to say nothing else.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, yeah, that had to be cool. And like you just said, when you have that Switch, ain't nothing more clutch than when you have to kill time. But I've been playing. I actually got back into Sea of Thieves, like I told you.
Nice.
I've come to a conclusion that if you play that game with friends, it could be one of the greatest games as far as multiplayer. And I say that because when I play with friends, the fun level goes from a 4 by myself to a 20, like past 10. It is so much fun, and the things they're adding, which we'll get into about Gamescom, it's so much fun, dude, playing with 4. So I've been playing that. Then I've been playing Sonic Mania, which I've been asking you about. I did just beat it finally. That level I did ask you about was the last level. Annoying level. Like, this is the first time Sonic had a level that was like a puzzle, where it was like you had to find out a certain area. Usually Sonic's just keep going right and you're going to find your way out. This level was like, no, we're going to get on your last damn nerve. And that's what it did. But it was so good. Sonic Mania is great. And I got Plus, so I've been playing with some of the new characters. I love the new characters. No, let me not say that. I love Might, which is a new character. But I hate the other one, Ray. He's like a flying... I don't know what he is. Ray's like I don't know. He can fly, and he's pretty much like Tails, but he glides like Knuckles. Like, he's so corny to me. Like, he's probably the worst character to me. And Kyle, you know the other thing I didn't know about Sonic Mania? I didn't know that double A move led to a spin dash. Like, I didn't know they added that.
You never knew that?
They kept saying a new move, and I'm like, what's new? Like, this is just Sonic to me. Then guess what? I find out when I get to the Metal Sonic boss, I was doing it by accident. And I was like, how am I doing this? Then I looked at the screen where you could pick your abilities, and it was like Sonic 3 style, where you got that little flash dash Sonic has, or Sonic Mania or Sonic CD. And I'm like, what's Sonic Mania then? And that's what it was. I was like, I am so freaking late. And some of them bosses that were... This Sonic was kind of tough, Kyle. I ain't gonna lie. There was some tough bosses in this Sonic, man. Like,
yes, there was.
Not Cuphead tough, but there was just some tough bosses in Sonic for the first time. I actually died more than like 4 times and got a few game overs. That's never happened to me in a Sonic game since 2. So, yeah, that's the 2 games I've been playing. And I've been on achievement hunt. This has been achievement hunt week for me, where I do yearly. I do it 3 times a year, so I go on achievements to try to get the most achievements I can in certain games, and I've been doing that a lot in some old games. So that's all I've been up to, pretty much.
Woo!
Yeah.
You've been playing quite a bit of stuff lately.
Yeah.
Woo.
Trying to catch up.
After all the stuff that came out of Gamescom, we're going to have a lot more stuff.
Oh, yeah. Let's get ready to get into the spiciness,
in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Holy moly. So... Gamescom 2018 from August 21st through the 25th. Got a couple more days left. Conferences are pretty much done at this point. Pretty good stuff. Most notably, the one that piqued everybody's interest, especially for the PC guys, is NVIDIA's conference that they had revealing the new 20 series.
Yep.
Now they got what? The 2060, the 2070, the 2080, and the 2080 Ti.
That was big.
and it's supposed to have RTX technology, which is retracing, which is supposed to make games more realistic. Now, I've seen a couple videos of this graphics card just to see what it is. I get what it's trying to do, but a lot of people are not happy with this conference. A lot of people are saying that NVIDIA was just trying to force it on people, saying like, you need this graphics card, but not really showing anything. They showed still shots, but they really didn't show any in-game, natural playing situation. Like, I would have liked to see them play Doom on the PC using a 2080 Ti.
That would appeal me. That would appeal me more. That would make me say, okay, now I gotta,
Right. Or even playing like Overwatch or CS:GO. Something like that. Something PC that everybody's playing on PC, or even Fortnite. Now throw Fortnite in there, might as well. And like show something natural going on. They didn't do that. All they did was say, here are the graphics cards, this is what it looks like, this is what the RTX is supposed to be doing with it. It's supposed to make it a lot more realistic. And then they showed off the prices, which, let me get those prices quick.
Uh-oh. This one it gets bad, right?
It doesn't get too bad.
Not scary?
Not scary. But it's just the point of like, you're trying to sell this stuff, but then you don't say anything about, like how it looks in a game. So that is the only problem that I have personally with it. So right now we've got, all right, wow. So limit 2 per customer. Okay, so I'm on the NVIDIA site. So they got pre-orders up for the 2080, but it says notify me on the Ti and the 2070. So I think people have already like pre-ordered this and it's sold out, which is kind of funny. I could be wrong, but so we're looking at, for the RTX 2070, we're looking at $600. For the RTX 2080, we're looking at $800, and for the 2080 Ti, I almost said 1080, 2080 Ti is $1,200 for the 2080 Ti graphics card.
You weren't right. They're not bad prices. So.
Not bad prices, especially for the 2080 Ti. I'm not surprised that it's in the 4 digits. But you know what? I guess the one really good thing about this conference, which will get a lot of people happy, is that now the graphics cards of the 10 series are going to drop in price.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if there is any time to go get a 1080 Ti, it's after these things come out. Because honestly, the 1080 Ti that I have in my computer is more than enough. I need to run what I need to run in here. And if it ain't, then I must be doing something wrong. But not bad prices. I'm not surprised by that. But I don't know if you caught any of the conference or saw any news on Andre. What's your thoughts?
Well, on the PC thing or just Gamescom in general?
On the graphics card.
Oh no, I didn't see that. I didn't see any of that. Like, I don't look into the PC stuff because I don't have it. I do want one. So I will be getting into that stuff when I do get into it.
Yeah.
But I didn't look into none of that stuff. So I'm glad you covered that because I didn't know anything about that.
I think, like, it's funny, after you build the PC or someone helps you build the PC, you get more into it. You look at more like in-depth stuff.
Yeah.
Like, like what's good and what's not good. So, I gotta see more. I gotta see more with these
side by sides, Kyle. The thing I always say, even when Xbox came out with the One X and the PS4 came out with the PS4 Pro, you gotta show me side by side, and that's the reason I didn't get a PS4 Pro. I seen the side by side and wasn't impressed. I got an Xbox One X because I see the side by side, and the Xbox One X looks a lot better than the Xbox One. But you gotta show side by side, and maybe through the rest of this week for Gamescom they will show side by side. Maybe, we'll see.
Possibly.
We'll see.
So those are coming out. No release date yet. As far as I know, there's no release date. Let me just double check that. Item will ship on. Oh, it's saying shipping around September 20th
This year?
this year.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so maybe it is soon. Not sure, but I'll have to get a date on that. While I get a date on that, um, what would you like to talk about with as far as Gamescom goes?
Um, Gamescom for me, this thing I want people to understand about Gamescom, Kyle. Gamescom is not E3, people. A lot of people tend to think that when Gamescom happens, we're gonna get some mind-blowing, rib-shaking, headache-bringing news. It's just Gamescom. Gamescom's an event in Germany. They show off games that were already announced. They show gameplay on games that were already announced. They give release days to games that were already announced, except for PlayStation games, obviously, because we don't know anything about no PlayStation games, which me and Cal had already said that Sony would not release any release dates for PlayStation games. So, other than that, it's just a thing to, it's just a conclusion to E3 to me, like a backbone to E3. It's not a big event. I see so many people like, oh my God, Gamescom sucked. I think we as gamers, like I always say, we gotten so spoiled. We expect so much all the time. When I sent you and Van that video the other day, I kept explaining this to Van when he said he doesn't want no spoilers or anything. I'm like, what am I spoiling? It's Gamescom. This isn't E3. You're only going to see stuff that we already know and maybe 2 or 3 surprises. And even the Game Awards now has more surprises than Gamescom. Like, it's not that type of event. So I want to get that off my chest because I've seen so many people, and a lot of my Xbox friends were mad and like, blah, 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 whatever. But before going to the biggest things, I actually want to talk about some of the smaller things that got touched on that we were worried about, Kyle, like a game like Biomutant.
Yes.
They showed more gameplay on that finally.
Finally.
And Biomutant looks so freaking good. It's like, y'all can't play with us no more at this point. Like, that game just needs to come out. I don't think they gave a release date yet still. I know they did say they were pushing for 2018, but I still don't think there's a release date. I could be wrong, Kyle. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping it is 2018. But Biomutant looks so great, Kyle. And you were the first person to tell us, did you guys see that game, Biomutant? And,
Yes.
And that was last year. And we were wondering, like, dang, no E3 presence? No. But this is what Gamescom's for. The games that don't make it to the E3 show floor come to Gamescom most of the time, and you get to see gameplay videos. But to start off on a smaller level, if I had to say what caught me by surprise, it would be Biomutant caught me by surprise. Just because I completely forgot about the game for a minute, because I'm just like, Kyle revealed this game, but I haven't seen nothing on it since. And here they came at Gamescom, and it looks so good. I don't know if you see the new gameplay, Kyle, but it looks so good.
I'm actually looking at a little bit of it right now because I obviously I've been working crazy hours. I haven't been able to watch anything really, a lot of Gamescom stuff, but I've been keeping up on the news. But I mean, I said it last year. Like, this game looks great.
It does, dude.
The story is quite interesting.
Yep.
Still, where everybody's a veggie eater. There's one meat eater left. And he's going after you. It's almost like, unless they change that, it's almost like a Resident Evil 3 Nemesis type situation. This
That's a
dude
good
is
comparison.
chasing you everywhere.
That's a good comparison, man. It looks so good, dude. Like, I was watching that and I was just shocked. Another game, because I do know that I was sharing a lot of stuff with you that I had seen. A lot of DLC coming out. And Kyle, I've never been a part of an era in my life where people now are complaining about getting DLC. It's almost like people want you to just... This thing gets crazy, Kyle. It's almost like people just want you to just drop the game and make a new one. I've seen so much DLC coming out, and I'm proud because I'm like, some of these games that like look like they died out or look like they're like losing lifeline. Even For Honor, I don't even play that game. I've been gave up on For Honor. But they show new gameplay on it, and they're like, here's a DLC. And the people are like, oh, more DLC for Honor. And I'm like, but what do you guys want from it? You want them to just jump and make a For Honor 2? The game, like, they're trying to keep it fresh for everybody. They had Sea of Thieves DLC, where they were showing some more. So they're going to have volcanoes in the game now. They're going to have rowboats. So if you and your team park far away from the island, you can get a rowboat, get a few treasure chests, come back. Just little small things to make games better that we already have. A a lot of Battlefield 5 stuff. Not a big fan of Battlefield 5. Haven't been for not a big fan of Battlefield. Haven't been in a long time. Does look good. They had an Xbox console that came out. I don't know if you looked at any of these, Kyle, but so Xbox Microsoft has announced about 5 bundles. There's a Battlefield one. There's a Tomb Raider one. What was the other one I seen? Battlefield, Tomb Raider. I forget what the other game was. There's like 3 other games. But anyways, out of all the games they showed and all the bundles they showed, there was only one that made a difference, and that was the Battlefield one. The Battlefield one comes with Battlefield, and the actual console has like a whole new little different look going on. But the rest of the bundles, they're not even bundles because it just comes bundled with the game. Like it's not a different color. They got the Tomb Raider edition, so it shows Lara Croft. I'm like, even if they put a sticker on it, Kyle, I would have been like, okay, that's cool. It's a regular black Xbox One X with Tomb Raider on the front cover of the box, and then it comes with Tomb Raider. Granted, you get a free game with the One X, $500, and you get Tomb Raider. But don't say Tomb Raider bundle, and there's nothing to do with Tomb Raider. Even the controller is not.
I mean, it is technically a bundle.
Yeah.
It technically is a bundle, but, you know, not to, like, change subjects a little bit, but, like, stuff like that annoys me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now. Because even just a few years ago, and I was going through my old stuff, too. Like, Xbox was making custom systems.
Remember that?
Right. I just pulled out my Gears of War 360.
I love that thing.
Because I was cleaning out stuff. I just pulled it out, and it's beautiful. That thing was beautiful when I got it. It's awesome. It's great. But now they're hardly even doing that.
They don't care anymore. No paint jobs.
No, now they don't care. Now it's just like, yeah, we can just bundle the game. We're not making a custom system. But like that sells more.
Yep.
If you don't have an Xbox One X, but you say like, hey, look at this Xbox One X that's now designed that looks like Tomb Raider. Or looks like Battlefield.
It's a sell.
They came out with they had a Star Wars PlayStation a while ago.
I remember that.
They came out with the Star Wars Xbox, and it looked like Star Wars, like they did with the 360. But man,
I remember that 360. That 360 was dope, by the way, Kyle. That all white one with the blue R2D2 design on it. That one was fire, bro. And the Gears 4 console that came out, the Xbox One S console that came out, it was the Gears 4 one. That one looked so ridiculous. Like they had the actual claws scratched into it, and the controller, the red controller with the claws. They need to get back into that because it's just lazy to me. But
like that was the last one that was like most notable.
Yeah.
Was the Gears 4 one, and I wanted that one bad.
Yep.
But I just never got it. But I got the next best thing, which was
where's it at? Bring
her out.
Bring her out.
Which was this bad boy right here.
Yeah, start like, zipper.
Close enough.
Yep.
This bad boy.
You know how much I love that controller, Kyle. I keep telling him to give me that controller. Someone message Kyle. Tell him message Kyle and tell him to give me that controller.
Andre, I'm gonna tell you something right now. This controller right here, you ain't never touched.
What if they come out with a hot Gears 5 one, Kyle?
I'll get that one too, and then I'll give you my normal Elite. So I'll get the Gears 4. I have the Gears 4 one. I'll get the Gears 5 one, and then I'll give you the black Elite that I have, the regular one. That way you can have an Elite.
Yeah, but see, like how that controller looks, Kyle. That attracts me to the console. Like even if they get controllers, Kyle, they don't have to even do the console. If they want to get lazy, give me a controller I can only get with that bundle. And that attracts me more. Not just paying $500 for a console and then paying, well, $515, $18 with tax if you want to be real, just to get a Tomb Raider copy. Like, to me, that's just like, nah. These bundles are lazy. I'm sick and tired of them doing it. Battlefield did it. But anyway, a whole bunch of bundles announced. What's it called? Nintendo finally gave a release date, Kyle, for how do you pronounce the name? Machina D.
Oh, Daemon X Machina?
Yeah, they gave the release date for it. I don't know the release date, so you might want to pull that up.
What was the release date?
I got to get that game. That game looks like it's going to be so much fun.
That game looks great. Hold on. There's a release date. No, it doesn't have a release date.
They announced some release date for it because they said it's this year. Hold up.
No, it's not this year. I know they said 2019.
Oh, they said 2019?
Yeah.
So what game was it they gave it? Nintendo gave release date for some game, and I was surprised they gave release date for.
Well, we can find that out really quick. Capcom 2018. Oh, well, we don't have to talk about, a release date right now, but we can talk about what they did announce. That's coming. 2 games. 2 games.
I was trying to wait for that one, Kyle.
Yeah, 2 games. No, because Xbox is going to be kind of main talk. But 2 games coming out. I'll get the non-really known one out of the way because not many people actually recognize that this happened.
I gotta see which one you said.
But the first one I'm going to talk about is Windjammers 2.
Yeah, that was big.
Like
that snuck in.
Yeah. Because like earlier in the day on Twitter, or a buddy of mine sent me a message like, "Oh, Nintendo's doing a Nindy showcase." I'm like, "What?" Everybody was saying it was a Nindies thing, rumor coming up. Which, by the way, a confirmed new Nindy showcase is coming up on August 28th.
Nice.
So that's going to be coming. That is not a rumor. That was tweeted out by Nintendo of America.
Nice.
So we will be seeing that. But Nintendo of Europe had an indie showcase going on, which made sense. Gamescom Germany. Mm-hmm. They showed off a lot of games in there. But the most notable one to me, obviously, was Windjammers 2.
Yeah, that was big.
And the fact that they announced original Windjammers that was coming to this one. At first, I saw original, and I went, thank God. I can play Windjammers on the go. I love it. And Windjammers is a great game. I got it for PS4.
What up, bitches? I just came in and just caused complete fucking destruction.
Oh, good. Can you fix the camera? I can't see you guys.
Hi. Oh, he even handed me my food. What's going on? Oh, you can't see? Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
So is this what it's been the whole entire time?
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Javier came in, but he came in like, swoop. Like he played the intro theme, we weren't even ready.
Yeah. It was an impromptu start, and I was like, oh my God.
He was supposed to show you how to do it, not do it for you.
Oh, no, he just came in with
How's everybody doing today? Where's the chat? The chat's right here. Oh, any of you tried out the Game Pass beta for iOS? They have a Game Pass beta?
I have it on my Android, on my Galaxy.
Game Pass, like the Game Pass for like Xbox Game
Pass?
Yeah,
it's just to manage it. So like if you want to put your games where they go.
You see how I just did that? Like I literally just came in and just completely took over.
You just popped in.
I just took over, and I was just like, "What side do you play for?" But anyways,
anyway, Nintendo Switch.
This is my old shirt.
Blah, blah, blah.
Kyle was talking about Windjammers being announced at Gamescom.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you can continue.
So Windjammers 2 was announced out of nowhere, and I went, what?
But actually, no, there was already rumors of that before E3. So it was supposed to be announced at E3, and it never did. Or did they announce it at E3?
No.
Are you sure there wasn't? You sure the word? Because during E3 that weekend, I heard about Windjammers 2, but I think it was a rumor, and then it never came. It never came to fruition. And I think it was one of those things. And then now they showed it at Gamescom. That could have been like Nintendo being like, "Hey, fuck you for trying to predict what's going on." You know what I mean? Like,
man, I don't know if you knew this already, but I don't look at spoilers or leaks.
No, but that was it was just in an article like during E3 weekend. Like it wasn't like before E3. You know what I mean?
I know, but I don't even look at those either.
It was like an article someone wrote about like talking about E3 and shit.
Yeah, but the fact that it was even announced at Gamescom, that was pretty cool. We were talking about Biomutant, Van, how Biomutant looks freaking ridiculous. I don't know if you looked at any gameplay, Van, but the new gameplay they showed, it looks even better than it did before. Like that game just keeps going.
So I've seen 0 from Gamescom. 0.
Yeah, so this is just gonna be me and you anyway on here. Van's just there to eat some food.
Yeah, but he knows every game because there wasn't no new announcement. There was nothing. Nothing there. No. What am I eating?
I just said one.
Yeah, but he knows Windjammers though. I'm talking about like there was no new games like, hey, there's this new game you gotta see.
Windjammers 2 was not officially announced until Gamescom.
Yeah, but obviously he ain't surprised by the announcement. Like to Van, it's just like it's Windjammers.
Yeah. But that's cool that they showed and that it still looks good. So that's on point. I know they showed Hitman. because I played Gamescom at the bar, and I was watching it, a little bit of it, but then I kept turning away because I was helping people. But I seen Hitman. Hitman looks really, really good. It's funny because like I've always been super into the Hitman series, but I've never finished it.
I can't.
I've never finished it. It's such a good game.
That's the game where you have to actually. It's not like Assassin's Creed where you don't have to be stealthy. You have to do whatever the mission is. In that
But the
game.
big thing is like there's a million ways to do so many different things, and you're just like, I want to do them all.
Yeah.
I want to do them all. But what else did I hear that they showed off?
Well, the second game I was gonna
All
say,
right, I'll go ahead. Keep going.
as far as Nintendo,
This was big.
this was big. Diablo 3 on the Switch.
What you talking about Diablo? I ain't talking about no damn Diablo.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, good. So the game I got is good after. But
Oh,
Diablo,
there you go. But
Diablo.
Yeah,
Diablo
but
no,
we,
no.
three.
we knew that though before Gamescom because you shared. I read the article the day before. You shared the article,
Yeah.
Yeah, but Diablo still being on the Switch is pretty
which
cool.
I would have shared with you guys, but I didn't think you guys cared, so that was the only reason why I didn't share it.
Well, only because it's Diablo on the go.
But I mean, it's an old game though.
But that's huge because that's a new third-party studio now working with.
I know. That's the only, but I didn't know how big of a deal you guys would make.
I've never played Diablo. I've never played Diablo, but that
I have.
it's good to see, just because it opens up the possibility for other Blizzard games.
Oh yeah. Don't even say
Blizzard
Overwatch.
games.
Don't even look over and think about Overwatch.
You know, I honestly, now as time's going on, I don't really want to see Overwatch on the Switch.
Nah, I wouldn't want to see it on.
All right,
I don't
so
think it'll
I was gonna
generate-
say that, but is that statement honestly true though? Can you imagine Overwatch on the go, like portably?
But that's the thing, like
I think that would
Overwatch
be
on the
good.
go is completely. You'd have to play online. You
Yeah.
have to find online like.
And Overwatch communication is key in Overwatch. So.
Dude, there's free Wi-Fi everywhere.
I
No, I'm
know
talking about
that.
communication. I'm talking about communication.
No,
man.
no, I'm talking about Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Nah,
there's,
Kyle, that wouldn't be the
I
problem.
know that.
there's free
Yeah.
Wi-Fi everywhere.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the problem. The only problem would be communication. Because you have to communicate. You have to tell someone to push. You have to tell someone to do this and that. Like, what do you do with the Switch?
Yeah, but Fortnite's on the Switch.
That's true.
That's true.
That's
That's
true.
true. But Overwatch is a more powerful game than Fortnite,
True.
obviously.
True. But Kyle, the
Well-
big game I was talking about, Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
which means you flipped out when they gave a release date, was Devil May Cry.
Oh, they showed game footage of that. They
Yes.
showed play footage of Devil May Cry.
And it looks so
I still haven't
ridiculous.
seen it. I still haven't seen
Oh
it.
my God, Van! You just
I told you I
in.
haven't seen anything. I like just
Oh.
very, 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 very little.
See, Andre, I thought you were gonna say a Switch game because I was only talking about Switch stuff.
Oh, I didn't know you
Now
was
you're
going to talk about
just
Switch
throwing
stuff.
Devil May Cry out.
Oh yeah, because I mean I didn't know you was talking about Switch because Diablo threw me off. But Devil May Cry, dear Lord, that game. We already knew about it, but to give a release date and it's so soon, it's March. It comes out in freaking March.
That's not bad.
And people with all the theories about is it Dante Jr., is it this, all that dumb crap. It's just Nero again.
No, it's Nero.
It's Nero older. Dante's older. Yeah. So they need to give my boy Virgil some love. I feel like that dude gets no love.
Do you realize? You realize Capcom in the first 3 months of next year is coming out with 2 huge titles?
What's the other one?
Resident Evil 2,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
which they showed Resident Evil. Thank you, Van. Somebody clip that, please. Oh my God.
I forgot. I thought that was.
Dude,
like,
that was a big talk during E3 when we were talking about it. We were.
That was a big talk. They showed Claire gameplay.
Yeah, it looked ridiculous.
Oh, did
too.
they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But it looks amazing.
Did they show any gameplay for Darksiders?
No.
Off screen. It wasn't like a
seen that.
projected. I seen off screen gameplay. Like it was.
I was
at
gonna
the-
say, like, dude, they are literally not talking about that game at all.
It
and
comes
it is
out
coming
November.
out. I was just gonna say it's coming out in a couple months.
Yep.
Nothing.
They had off screen. Like they didn't have a big performance for it. Or,
But did they? Do we see? Can we see gameplay right now? Like, are we able to look at gameplay? Because we don't know what gameplay looks like.
Only one that I know you could see is E3 because they did show it at E3. Like people playing it at E3. But
But that's what I'm saying.
yeah, I know
like,
what you're saying. Like, no, they're not pushing it.
They
like,
don't have it like a trailer. They don't have it like a trailer. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's in November. And I feel like they're forgetting that Darksiders 1 and 2 are really big, It's like they're just like 3 we're just going to throw out there for fans. But
They know Darksiders is really big because I was going through my library, and I just realized they remastered that game like 3 fucking times, both of them.
Darksiders 1, Darksiders Remastered, Darksiders War Mastered Edition. Then they did the same thing with the Death Mastered, Death Enhanced
So they
Edition.
know that game is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That series is so fucking good.
I hope this one sells, man,
Lamb.
because it's coming out at a real rough time. There's 2
It doesn't take long, Kyle. It doesn't take long to beat it. I think I beat 1 in 12 hours, maybe 11.
What, 1? Darksiders 1?
Yeah.
Well, that must be without the side stuff. You must have just went.
No,
mission.
no, I did everything.
And
No, but
Darksiders?
Darksiders 2 is longer than Darksiders 1.
Yeah, because Darksiders 2
There's
became more
way
open.
more. There's way more to do in Darksiders 2.
2
Yeah,
was
dude.
like 2 took me like 30 something hours because you have to. He's agile, so he like.
I can't
climbing
remember
walls
how
and
long it took me to beat 2. I know it took me more.
Either way, they're phenomenal games, Kyle.
I was so disappointed with how long 1 was. But I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't like, oh, this game sucks. It was just like, it was a disappointment because the game was so good, but it was so
Yeah.
short.
Wanted more.
Yeah. And then, like, you hear, oh, yeah, it's comparison to Zelda, which it is. Like, it's got the dungeon theme based off of, like, how Zelda is. It's very
It's the
Zelda-ish.
closest game you can get to a Zelda.
Yeah,
on
yeah. No, I
Xbox
would
and
definitely
PS4.
say that. It is there is no
Kyle,
other game
Kyle,
that is
Google
close.
it. Kyle, Google it because everyone's reaction is the same as yours. Just
It is.
No, I just wanted to do that.
Google Zelda Darksiders. I'm telling you, everyone's like, it's the closest thing because they do the chest opening, the bosses in the temple.
Yeah,
It's-
no, they
Oh,
100% took everything from
Oh, so
Zelda.
it's just a copycat.
Yeah, just
so
done,
I'm gonna
just
like
but
done
just
with
a
more.
completely different story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those games that can get away with it because it's not a duplicate. It's not like, oh yeah, this young boy elf.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, they completely changed the story. It's just gameplay. Gameplay, it's Zelda.
Yeah,
Right.
hook shot, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, how you get weapons.
So what
I
else
know
did you
all
what
that.
else did you
I
see,
know all
Kyle?
that.
Since I took your Devil May Cry away, 'cause I knew you wanted to say that.
Devil May Cry. Resident Evil 2 and Devil May Cry. Capcom is killing it.
Yeah.
Capcom's always been my favorite third-party studio.
I love Capcom.
Always been my favorite.
I wonder why. For those that don't know, man.
For those that don't know,
What about that cosplay I showed you guys?
man.
Oh,
That-
Mega Man X.
That was-
I wanna say that that's the best cosplay I've
quite
seen, but I can't say that.
That
Like,
is the
I
best
can't say that.
Man, I'll say it. That's the best
It's
costume I've seen.
it's not.
You don't think
Thanos,
so?
dude.
Yeah, Thanos. People that be doing Thanos would be.
Nah.
That
ridiculous.
Thanos cosplay is the best cosplay I have ever seen.
I don't. Man, that Mega
No,
Man
Mega
X
always
one.
beats Thanos.
Dude, it is huge.
That Mega Man.
Huge. But the Mega Man is incredible. Like, they went to the fact of, like, the face and everything. Like,
That Reinhardt one was dope too. When we at GamerCon, that Reinhardt one was ridiculous. That person just walking around. I was like, this dude really looks like Reinhardt right now.
Oh yeah, that was very nice. Very nice.
But yeah, they, like I said, most of it was a lot of DLC. They're letting people know that have games right now. There's still stuff coming out for them. People were complaining about that. And then, like I was telling Kyle at the beginning of the show, people tend to think that Gamescom's supposed to be like E3. It's nothing like it. It's just a conclusion show to E3. It's to cut up the loose ends and for us to see gameplay. So it was some good stuff. I mean,
Actually, Van, while you're here, because I know that you are somewhat of a PC person.
yep.
So what'd you think of Nvidia?
I didn't even get to see. I told you guys.
Oh, you saw literally nothing. Literally.
I know that they came out with the new series, right? They came out with the 1100s. Are they calling it the 1100s?
The 20 series.
Oh, why? Why are they doing that?
It's
I knew
now
they were.
the-
I knew they were gonna do that. I
The
knew.
2060, the 2070, the 2080.
I knew once they got to the 10s, they weren't gonna go 11, 12, 13. So they went to 20. So that means the next one's gonna be the 30, and then the 40.
The 2070, the 2080, and the.
I know you're not a
2080.
calculation guy, probably, but do you know what they said for teraflops? Like what the specs are for?
Oh God. I
Hello,
think
Harold
the
Tree.
2080's got 11.
11
2080
teraflops?
The 2080 Ti, I think. Let me double check.
The
that.
2080's got 11 teraflops?
I could be wrong. They said something. I know they said 11. Something.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because that would be interesting.
Kyle said the prices earlier of all of them too. They weren't bad. The best one was $1,200.
Do you know what the prices is off the top of your head?
So $600 for the 2070, $800 for the 2080, and $1,200 for the 2080 Ti.
So they haven't announced the 2050 yet. I don't know why they don't.
No, they haven't. They haven't said
They won't do it.
a
Yeah.
2060.
Yeah, they won't do it.
They haven't even said a 2060 yet.
They won't do it yet.
The full fat version of churn cable. Wait, which one is that? I'm seeing 14 on one of them.
14 teraflops?
Yeah, I saw 14. All right. Oh,
Hello. Harold D. Tree.
10.1, 7.5. Oh my God. This is taking me too long. I'm sorry.
Nope, that's okay.
Oh, okay. No, it was 14 for the 1080 Ti, for the 2080 Ti.
2080.
13.4 teraflops.
That's crazy.
The 2080 has 10.1 teraflops.
And what is the Xbox One X? 1 teraflop?
4?
Is it 4 teraflops?
Yeah. I believe so.
Let me see this. Hold on.
So you're almost triple. A little over double. The Xbox One X.
Quite a gap.
Nvidia's like, oh yeah?
Oh no, wait a minute.
Yeah. PS
Oh,
Pro.
no, no, no.
Off of
I was
6
trying to find it.
teraflops of power. So yeah, Xbox One and
Xbox One X has 6 teraflops.
6 teraflops.
yeah. Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 are actually close. I didn't realize they were that close.
But not that far behind.
That's funny.
That's weird.
Then you got to weigh in price too. $500 for the 1X, and then how much that costs? What he just said. How much the 1200? The 1200 one's the one that has how much?
It's the 2080, which is the highest besides the
2080 Ti.
Yeah, the 2080 Ti is the highest model.
13.4 teraflops.
Yeah, that's like over $1,000 for that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's why it's $1,200.
Yeah.
It's $1,200 for that one. The 2070 has 7.5 teraflops.
2070?
Yes.
That's
The
just-
RTX 2070 has 7.5 teraflops, which is 1.4 teraflops less than my bad boy in here.
Sweet. Yeah, so that's.
Oh no, wait. That's the
At least they didn't get ridiculous with the pricing.
It's about average. It's the
Yeah.
pricing that they're pretty much they do now. So.
That's why I told Andre. I was like, the best thing that came out of this conference is the fact that the 10 series is going to drop really fast now.
You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. This is the reason why not, is because of mining, bit mining. People buy out these cards, so it's hard to find cards now as it is, because everyone stacks up on them because of the bit mining shit that they're doing. So they up the price on these graphic cards. It's crazy. So
But the good thing is Bitcoin is going kind of down the tubes right now. Which
is it
means,
really? I haven't been paying
Yeah.
attention to it.
No, yeah, I heard that the other day that Bitcoin's not doing well at all.
Yeah.
Which
It
means
was
graphics card
blooming
prices are going down.
What was it, last month? It was blooming. Now it's going down.
It all depends. The more people that do it, that's one of those things that are based off of the economy of how many people do it. If not everyone does it, and if not everyone can buy or build these things, then of course, then no one can do it.
Yeah.
That's it at the end of the day. And if it's not paying for the electric bill, then there's no real fucking point in doing it. People are realizing how much longer it really actually takes to do shit like that. Or how many you actually have to buy and set up for it to actually be worth any money.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, no.
I'm
It's
actually
good.
trying to look on my thing right now as far as teraflops. My 1080 Ti, because I don't think that was accurate. I thought it said 1080.
You should be in like the 2-3.
The 2.3?
Yeah, the 2-3 teraflop range.
I just saw. Hold on. Single precision peripheral. No, it says 8.9.
Yours?
On this chart, it says it goes from RTX 2070 to GTX 1080, which I don't know if they're meaning the 1080 Ti or the 1080, but I'm seeing 8.9 teraflops.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna. I'm not saying the prices of the 10 series are gonna go down like dramatically, but they'll go down. And it'll once these come out, it'll be a pretty good time to get like a 1070.
Look up a 980 right now. Look up how much 980 still cost.
A 980 graphics card?
Yeah.
Hold on.
You're gonna laugh.
Oh, I can only imagine.
That's
Do
the
you want me to look up a 980 Ti?
Yeah, you can look up a 980 Ti.
Here, my keyboard.
This is the best thing. This is the best thing about those type of graphic cards, though, is because they don't depreciate in value quickly. You know what I mean? So, like, that is one of the values of having one, and it makes it a little bit easier to upgrade. It's pretty close to what you pay for yours. You know.
I know, right?
So that's why they're good cards, in my opinion, is they hold their value.
I found a used one for $410.
Yeah, that's still a lot.
Yeah.
For what 980. Yeah. So, fun stuff. But any other things going on?
Yeah, me and Kyle wanted to save this one for the last, which was the whole Xbox access thing that us three were talking about.
Okay.
More details leaked today. I love the idea. Kyle, I think, wasn't a big fan of the idea. As far as pricing goes, right, Kyle?
As far as the pricing goes, not a huge difference.
So I'm the only one that hasn't put my opinion in the chat.
Yeah, you haven't said what you.
And I did that intentionally. I think I'm the one that's the middle ground guy for this one, actually. I can see it. I personally think this is a good thing, but I'm not blown away. Like, I'm not with Andre in the sense of like, oh, this is an amazing deal. But I'm not with Kyle in the sense of like, this is bad. Like, I don't think this is the cell phone plan thing. Like, my whole thing with the cell phone plan thing is more of new systems coming out every year. Like, that's what bothers me with cell phones is there's a new cell phone. Like, I have the LG V30, right? In a couple months, they're going to come out with the 40. I bought this when it first came out, so in December, so it's coming close to the new one coming out. That's frustrating. You know what I mean? That's very frustrating. So in my sense, like, I don't want a new Xbox every year in that sense. But in a payment plan, I think is a good option. The thing that makes me like it is it includes everything. It's a payment plan for everything, and it's only $22. So now my siding with this is it depends. Like, do they have a buyback plan or a buyout plan where I can be like, hey, I have enough money, I want to buy this out, and that it's not your remaining balance? Or do they have it where it's like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore, you can retire it, and now you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? And now, Xbox still made their money, so they're happy, and you just cancel your plan, cancel your Xbox, and then that's that. That's where I think you can really benefit from it. But if this is like one of those things that once you get it, you own it, you have to keep it. Yeah. Like once you pay for this monthly, like you have to continue paying. Like, no, it's more like a car payment where it's like, hey, no, you got this, you have to continue paying for it, which I don't see that working out in their favor at all. If that was the case, I don't think they can do that with these because people will just be like, okay, well, I'm going to stop paying you and I'm going to keep the system and I'm moving. So now you no longer have my address. So good luck finding me.
So in the article, they said that you have to agree to a 2-year plan.
Yeah.
And then once the 2-year plan is up, you can cancel the subscriptions and keep the hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep the hardware. Yeah.
So do the math for me. Actually, I'll pull it up right now.
It's on here already.
Yeah, I don't have a.
So 20. So we'll say 23 times 24 because you said 2-year, right?
Well, it's do 35 because we'll do the Xbox One X.
Yeah, the Xbox One X. 35.
Yeah, I would do the
35 times 24.
That's right here.
It's 840.
It tells you.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
840.
Yeah. So
it's
only $200 more.
Than what you would pay for the
Xbox One, and then whatever you subscribe. So it comes out actually. So that's why they make you do the 2 years, is because it literally pays for it.
Yeah.
Well, that's my thing. Like,
So now you're gonna cancel, and you already paid for it.
I did the math for the 2 year. Like, say you do 2 years regular for an Xbox subscription, then you pay for the system, and then there's 24 months at $10 for the Game Pass. I believe that comes out to around like 890 something,
Yeah.
But you know what though? Like,
which is a $55 difference.
think about it though. Like, with a credit card, you have to pay interest anyway. So like, there's got to be some kind of interest to accumulate. So I get it, as long as it's not rent-a-center interest.
Another $1,000 on top of what you're paying.
You know what I mean? Like, you want to buy a PlayStation 4, it's $700. You know what I mean? Like, that's insane. Like, that's
Right.
insane. As long as it's not something like that, I think this could be a good thing, and them being the first one into it. But now, all right, so this is the problem, right? This is the problem that I see in it. It's Xbox breaking out with it. So, therefore, it's probably not going to go through fully.
It's going to end up
like,
starting and ending.
And, like, I don't mean that as, like, an insult, like a personal stab at them. It's just the truth. Like, anything that they come up with that can be good, the reason why
Somehow
it's not
backfires.
good is because they don't back it. Like, that's the problem with Xbox. They don't back anything they fucking do.
They've been back in Game Pass. Now, the only reason a light bulb went in my head when this came off, I was like,
They don't have to back it. It backs itself.
no, what I mean by that
Yeah.
is the only reason why I felt any type of positive thing with this was the first thing they said was this is made for people that can't afford $500 off rip, or people that can't afford to buy S off rip. This right here, people can go in, sign up, get approved for the 2 year, and then they're paying $35 a month, and then they don't have to buy
But
another game.
I hate to break the news to everyone, because this is the reality of the situation, and the only reason why I can say is because I live this reality, is if these people can't buy the Xbox and stuff out front, I can guarantee you they're not going to get approved for this. I'm just saying.
That's the other thing. What are the guidelines?
Yeah,
Like,
like I'm just saying. Like, at this point in time, I'd rather, if I can get approved for an Xbox payment plan through Xbox, I would rather get a credit card, right? Or this is gonna be fucked up what I'm gonna say, but ride with me with this and you'll know what I'm talking about, right? I'd rather get the PlayStation Visa card, buy the Xbox with that, because as I'm making payments on the PlayStation Visa card, guess what? I'm getting rewards for my PlayStation for me to buy games. So it's like, why would I want to use something that I'm not, unless PlayStation's going to give me, Xbox is going to give me some kind of rewards, but like, you can use a credit card and still make payments. So if this is going to be harder than getting a credit card, then
that's the question.
Then they're not really aiming towards the market that they're looking to aim towards.
Yeah.
That's the thing that pisses me off about these payment plans is like, who are you aiming this towards? Because they're like, oh, it's going to make it more affordable for people. For who? The people that can afford it?
I feel like it's do they do the Aaron's and Rent-A-Center credit, where they're like, it doesn't matter about credit, it's if you can prove income, or do they go the route of Bernie and Phil's?
Right.
You got to have that good credit and that good income to afford it. Or do they go the finger hut route, which is another online web thing, and it's $35 a month no matter what it is, no matter how much supplies you got.
That's
so
another one that charges.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I agree with you. Like, this could be a good thing, but it all comes down to what are the guidelines. If I go in there and I go sign and say, hey, I want my son to have a Xbox this Christmas because I can't afford that straight up.
Everyone and their mom's going to do this. If it's easy to get,
Yeah.
Everyone's going to do it.
If it's easy to get.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's going to. 2 years, with just a cell phone, it's hard. When you go to get a cell phone, they're like, how much do you have? What is this? What is this? Your credit has to be above. So if it's affordable, if you can just go put it like this, if it's like Aaron's, because you can, my credit was like 410, whatever the number was, and now it's great. But when you can go into Aaron's and just be like, I want this, and they ignore your credit, and they're just like, what's your income? If it's like that, then I agree with you. This is going to be a huge idea. But if it's like, nah, we need your grandmother's history, your great-grandfather, where he worked at when he was like.
It's just, I don't know, though. It's a big risk. And that's why, like, I'm not saying, hey, screw Xbox if they make it where it's very hard to do. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I get it, because this is a huge risk. Like, you are now in a market where it's probably more susceptible to have that happen to you. Unlike a car, almost anyone can get a loan for a car. Like, anyone can get a loan for a car. You know why? Because they can repo it after, then sell it and make more money off it anyways. So cars are easy. Houses are somewhat easy. They are easy too, because guess what? You can't hide with a house. your address is what you bought it. So they're going to come and take it from you. You know what I mean? So in that sense, like those type of things. And Xbox is a portable thing. Like someone can come to my house, I'm going to be like, guess what? I don't have it.
I don't know where it is.
I don't know where it is. You can come look for it. You know what I mean? But you can't. That's what I'm saying. Like this is to aim towards a certain market, and I just don't think it's the market that people think it is, unfortunately. But we'll see.
Here's the other thing too that obviously they'll never bring up, but I'm sure they'll have it when people are trying to sign up. You know, you have to lock yourself in for 2 years.
Right.
So what's the cancellation fee?
Yeah. That's going to be, I think that's what there's going to be.
You know there's a cancellation.
There has to be, always.
You know there's a cancellation.
It would be hefty. It'd probably be like a $500 cancellation
yeah,
joint.
There's no doubt in my mind Microsoft's throwing a cancellation fee on there. Like, if you use that thing for a year and you're like, I'm not feeling it, I want to cancel. Yeah, you know they're slapping like at least a $300 cancellation.
Yeah.
But this is a big move for them, and I think it can help out a lot in their sense of in the sense of people being like, you know what, I'm gonna take a crack at it, and yeah. I think that could be big. It's not. Don't get me wrong. Now that Xbox did this, it's not one of those things that, oh man, now PlayStation has to do it. Like, no, PlayStation doesn't have to, and they won't. Yeah. It's not something that they need to do. No, like I said, like this isn't one of those things that you need to do. Like, you can get a credit card, you can get a Best Buy card, you can get
and do the same thing.
A personal fucking loan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can do anything that can help pay for that if you can't finance it through PlayStation itself. So PlayStation's just like, yeah, no, we're not interested. I wouldn't doubt it. Someone should come up though with a plan that they'll do it with all systems and it's video games only. I'm sure you can probably find some hole in the wall place that does that online.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, but I don't know. I mean, it's weird, but you know what's funny? Like the GameStop deal that's still going on right now, where if you trade one of your systems in to get an Xbox One X, in the long run, it's way cheaper than doing it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's the best deal GameStop's ever done.
What are they doing?
The one I posted where if you trade in your Xbox S, it's, what is it called?
If you trade your Xbox One S, it's $300. If you trade in a PlayStation, I think it's just regular PlayStation, or maybe it's a PS Pro, or a Switch, you get $250.
Yeah.
And then if you trade your original Xbox One in, which I might do still,
it's $200.
It's $200.
Yeah.
But what is an Xbox X One? Is it 600?
500
right now.
So you pay $200. You pay $200 instead of paying $500.
Yeah, what's that?
If you have the money. I mean, I have one, so I don't need to do it. But if you have it, why not?
Well, let's put it this way. When it comes to my setup, it'll save me a lot of room, plus I won't have the big
because you have the old Xbox, and that thing takes up all your space.
You have a PC, Kyle, with the highest graphic card out right now. You don't need an Xbox One.
I know, and you have a game, and all you gotta do is renew your Game Pass, Kyle. And you have all the Xbox.
I don't have Game Pass.
Well, all you gotta do is use a Game Pass. You can get Game Pass 2 months for $2 right now.
You know the only reason why I have Game Pass is because I keep forgetting to cancel it until it renews. That's why I still have Game Pass. But I'm not saying Game Pass is bad. I'm not saying that. Like, that's not my thing at all. Like, I'm not saying that at all. It's just I forget that I have it, and I keep telling myself, like, oh, I'm going to cancel it, and I never do.
I have 100 games. I only paid 3, so. But, I mean, they got some good games on there now. Like, they're saying.
Yeah, I got a 4 terabyte hard drive now, and I've went through that Game Pass, and I've just downloaded so much.
I don't see a collection. They're all your games.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Yeah, so, like, I got Hitman, I have State of Decay 2, I have Sea of Thieves. Like, it's all launch stuff, so yeah. I filled that hard drive up. All the Tomb Raiders. Yeah, the library is pretty big for Game Pass. I was actually impressed for some of the games. All the Darksiders, all the Definitive Editions, all the Gears of Wars.
Freaking Master Chief Collection's coming out, too, by the way. I told you guys the E3.
It's already out.
I thought it was going to. No,
it
ain't on Game Pass.
Yeah, it is. I downloaded it this weekend.
If you download that game.
I did 5 and Game Pass.
Listen to me. If you did that game, you already had that game. Because Master Chief Collection comes out on September 1st.
I already had the game.
That's why.
I already had the game, but it showed it in the list.
Yeah, because it's under your recent. Because Master Chief Collection, they just announced at Gamescom. Remember I told you guys during E3 they were going to do like this big 4K update and all that multiplayer fixing crap. That's what they're doing for it. So they announced it September 1st. So it'll be on Game Pass. 5 was already on there. Because no one cares about 5. So
because they fucking took out split screen.
that's the only reason why 5.
It's the only reason Halo the split screen is the only reason why Halo's Halo, and they fucking like, hey, good idea, let's take this out.
Stupid.
Don't even get me into that conversation. Worst, stupidest decision ever made.
It was.
You know, I didn't find that out until after I bought the game, and then I kept trying.
Mostly no one did. I didn't find it out.
They never said that. They never released that information.
Van, I went home and we had 4 controllers and we were all sitting in the screen trying to figure out like, how do we sync this? Like, it's the new Halo, so maybe there's some certain type of way. Then we Googled it and it was like, there's no split screen.
I was
like, if I didn't digitally download this game, it would be traded in right now. I haven't even beat the story yet, and I love Halo. I'm obsessed with Halo. I haven't even beat the story.
For Kyle, I'm going to go through all the gears. For Kyle, just so that way I can talk the story.
We could co-stream Gears.
We could. We could. Mixer.
So, yeah.
That's right. I'll co-stream with you and Wooly. Oh, my God.
They need to do that with Game Pass, though. They should let you pay a year. I don't like how they don't let you pay a year at Game Pass. Like, they only let you do 3 months, and they give, like, them cards that say 6 months.
Oh, they do 3 months?
Yeah, but they should let me be able to do, like I do my gold, like, pay a year, because I'd be forgetting.
Can I talk about a subject for a second? Is there anything else that we want to talk about with Gamescom?
There was really nothing else. No, Kyle got something. Mario Party, Kyle, looked amazing.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I can't wait. That's the only reason why I don't get Game Pass, honestly, is because I have literally all the new gen stuff, including PC now. Like, yeah, I got too many things to go through to like even worry about having Game Pass.
We don't have time for that.
Nah, I got no time for Game Pass, unfortunately.
So you guys want to hear what I want to talk about?
Uh-oh. What you got, man?
So, I have been trying to shop for digital cards for PlayStation, right? Digital cards, just digital credit, that's it. Do you know I cannot find digital cards anywhere?
You don't know how they do it now at GameStop in them places? You go in and say, I want to put $60 of currency on my PlayStation. They print it out on a receipt now.
Like, they don't do it on Amazon anymore. Like, I can't get digital, like the PlayStation Plus. I want to buy PlayStation Plus. The year, I couldn't get it.
Yeah,
what about CD keys?
Nope.
That's why I got my gold.
Oh, wait, you mean the website?
That's why I got my gold this year.
Yeah, that's how I had to do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But even that, like the credits, they didn't even have all the right amounts anymore.
Yeah, they don't. Dude, I was on CD Keys and I'm like, I found some amazing deals last year. I got a good one. I got $12 for 3 months, but I'm like, dude, I used to be able to find like $15 for 6 months.
Am I missing something? Like, is there something going on with digital codes?
Yes, they're trying to do credit cards only. They want you to put your credit card in.
So the situation was like I was having trouble through PlayStation to use a credit card. So I was just like, okay, I'm having issues. So I was going to buy, like, Hannaford's is all out, right? CVS is all out. And, like, I've gone back, like, every week, and it's still all out. And I'm like, what is going on?
It's them damn 2K players, man. Them 2K players going to get that virtual currency, then bring it home and get VC. I still think that's stupid. We need to do a show on that dumb digital currency these kids be spending on 2K.
Man, I think the currency thing is a fucking genius idea.
It's dope, but damn.
I make money.
But I think what needs to happen, though, is now these developers are starting to get greedy. These prices for these games need to drop if they're making the money on the currency.
Yep.
Like, this is...
What do you mean starting to get greedy?
Yeah, well, I mean, in the sense of, like, so the whole point of making a game with $60 is because they couldn't afford it any other way, right? So it's like, why do we have League of Legends, which is free? Oh, no, you know what? Let's go back. Let's go to a new, more recent game, Fortnite, which is free. This is a free game, and they're a billion-dollar company. Think about that logic. A free game is a billion-dollar company.
You buy them season passes they come with. You buy the costumes. The people buy the dances. People buy the skins for the guns.
Yep.
It's nothing even special. It's nothing even special. It's just
This
costume.
has anyone caught on to this formula? Just make a really good game and make it free. Don't even make it good at first. Like, make it bad. So that way everyone wants to play it because of how bad it is. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go was the worst game in the sense of structurally. Like, that game was bad, but I still fucking played it. Like, I still played that fucking game.
Because it's still Pokemon.
Right? And then it just got to a point where I'm like, all right, no, this is really bad. I can't do this anymore. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, like, what the?
But don't worry, we'll be back on it in November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I will. I'll play Pokemon Go again.
Me too. I probably will.
My kids haven't stopped, actually. My kids keep playing.
Oh my God.
My daughter goes, oh, I caught an Eevee. And she's excited about it. I'm like, you've never caught an Eevee?
Eevee,
Van's like, you rookie.
right?
What the hell?
But Kyle, you think your game backup, our backup catalog's back for us three right now, where we have to catch up on so many games. But Kyle, fall's coming up, and I just got my Game Informer the other day, and I'm telling you right now,
No.
Oh, yeah, no,
Don't
this
do
is
it.
the
there's
worst
like
time of the year for
45
us
games
gamers.
coming out from now till December.
Yeah, no, this is a very
You know what's
bad
bad
time.
too? God of War's on sale right now.
You got to
Wanna
get that.
it?
You have to
I
get that.
I can't. I just dropped $820 today at the car dealership.
Oh, yeah. You still got to get it.
I guess.
mean, eventually, but not now. I'll have to wait till it goes on sale again.
God of War, Lord.
It'll probably be
Oh,
Black Friday.
like Van always says, wait for that Christmas flash sale. Wait for that Christmas flash sale. Cause that
Yo,
thing will be-
PlayStation's been having ridiculous flash sales. Like, a flash sale ends and they have another one that starts.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the consoles, but they've been flashing a lot, man. But they don't have Xbox codes, just Nintendo, which is odd.
Think of what's coming up in the next couple months. All the games that are coming out. You got the Steam Halloween sale that's going to be coming up.
Good thing I don't play Steam.
Yeah, welcome to my world now. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, someone came in. I was so mad. Someone came in and asked for We Happy Few today. I was like, I
want to talk to you about that
I want
game.
to punch him in the face because we didn't get it yet.
I want to talk to me about that game because the reviews have been really great on that game. And I've been watching some streaming on that. I want to ask Van about that because I want Van to play it so bad because that was like one of your most anticipated games.
Yeah, it's just because it's that crazy. That
It looks
craziest.
so psychopathic, but so good.
Yeah. You got to get going soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to cover, Kyle?
Not that I can think about.
So I
I
want
mean,
to.
all the stuff that looked great at Gamescom. So
Yeah.
I wanted to share some information, and this is official, unofficial. So those that are watching are going to get the first buzz of this. So for anyone that's familiar with the girls from What's Good Games, we are going to be flying them out in November for our Gamer Girl Day.
Nice.
So that's Andrea, Renee, Brittany, and trying to remember the other girl's name. I can't remember off the top of my head.
you better learn the girls.
Well, her name's never usually thrown out there too much all the time. So, like, it's always Brittany and Andrea. But we're working on flying them out right now. It's just we got to come up with the funds to get them out here. So we're trying to look for sponsorship. So if you guys know any companies that want to sponsor events, please give me a heads up. But we are working on getting them out here. And we will be doing a special interview during that event for them. Surprise, guys. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're telling the viewers me and Kyle are surprised.
Yeah, so they're gonna do a panel. They're gonna talk, and then we'll do like a sit-down interview with Andrea, Renee, and the other females. So that's fantastic. So we got something to look forward to.
Do you rember the show where you said you were going to do a show with her?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I remember. Remember, I'm good at predicting things.
He said that. Yeah.
Yo, the king of predicting things is when you say that Skylanders is going to cross over with Nintendo. The biggest long shot.
Yo, Vin
of
will always hold that.
all eternity. That got me the trophy.
I remember that day.
Hell no, I took it from you. Ready for this one?
For what, Battletoads?
For King of Predictions.
What,
right?
Battletoads?
It's when Battletoads might be one. No. It's when legit I called Battlefield Royale, and that's
Oh, shut up. I would have gave it to you for Battletoads if you said Battletoads.
That Skylander one was so out of field because it was just like Skylanders is dying out. That was if it was when it was in its prime, I would have said okay. But that's when it was like dying. No
I
one really
remember
cared.
RJ's reaction. His text was hilarious. He goes, "What the fuck just happened?"
I'm like, Van called that.
He goes, "What just happened? What just happened?"
Wasn't that with the Donkey Kong and Bowser?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, did Van really just call
He was like, "What just happened?"
it Skylanders?
I don't know. To me, like I read it. Like to me, it had it all over it. Just Skylanders was in that way. Like they built up enough steam that they're going to get picked up by a bigger company. And
I wish that didn't die out. I wish that, and I wish Disney
no, they're still
Infinity
making
didn't die.
Skylanders. They're still making Skylanders.
Yeah, but it ain't like it was. Like I remember
Because they have like eight generations of Skylanders. But that's just like League of Legends. Everyone thinks like, oh, League of Legends is die out, but like, oh, that game is
No.
unfortunately still really
It's
really hard.
unfortunately.
It's such a bad fucking game. It's not even a bad game. It's the community so toxic.
Yeah.
That is the most toxic community, tied with maybe Call of Duty.
No,
Maybe.
nothing's worse than Call of Duty.
Call of Duty is so
People that play Call of Duty think Call of Duty is the best game ever made. When it doesn't get nominated for Game Awards, people get pissed.
People that host Call of Duty tournaments don't like the creators of Call of Duty don't like hosting Call of Duty tournaments. The Activision
like-
doesn't like hosting Call of Duty tournaments.
Activision's probably like, geez, I wish.
And
I could
it's
play
it's not all the community. It's really not. Like I've met some really cool Call of Duty players. It's just the majority of that community is like toxic.
I played the beta, nothing special, and I was excited for this Black Ops.
Oh, did you end up playing it?
It's the same game without the jetpacks.
Yeah.
Call of Duty's done. Like I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first time ever, you guys. This might be good for us because we're not big on Madden. It's only because they don't change it up. This is the first time I've seen fans and sites saying, like, they're pissed at this Madden because they didn't do nothing, which us three had said at E3. They didn't show anything on
They didn't say
Madden.
anything.
So this Madden, they just were like, here. And now fans are actually like, this Madden is bad.
I don't know if I like the way it feels, to be honest.
I heard they run slow, right? They run slow.
Yeah, that's how I kind of feel. Like, my brother-in-law was a big Madden fan, and he was just like, it is definitely different. He says it's way different, but he was like, I don't know if I can necessarily say it's bad. But he said that it is definitely different.
It's the same game. Like Call of Duty is the same game.
Yeah. I've always said it, man. They just got to do updates. You know what I mean? You buy a service and you pay for updates. Pay $30 opposed to $60.
Put them on EA Access.
Oh, they are. They are. No. Last generation's on EA Access, but you know who has the newest ones? Origin.
Yeah. Ubisoft.
I don't get that.
But that's only on PC though.
But
the Origin.
Yeah, no, I know. But that doesn't make sense.
There you go, Kyle. So you get Assassin's Creed, Kyle. All them games you get to play those.
Yeah. Anthem is on that.
Yep, Anthem's gonna be on that. Yeah.
I know.
I think I'm gonna sign up like personally for myself, just because like, dude, if I'm gonna pay for Anthem, I might as well just do this monthly subscription for
Yeah,
$12 a month, and now I can get everything.
Division 2 you're gonna get. See,
Yeah,
Xbox
like,
and PlayStation need
a lot
to
of
get that
games,
Origin,
dude. That Origin, like, yo, to me, I think the Origin is the best service. The
Yeah.
best. I think it's better than PlayStation Now and PlayStation, the Xbox one.
That Origin's dope because it's brand new.
Oh,
title.
I'd say it's close to the Xbox one because Xbox does got like brand new games.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of games. When they get more games like Gears 5 in them, and when
But
those come out-
they're getting up there though.
That's
like,
true, that's true.
They're getting up there. I mean, look, like now it's just they started just doing new games, brand
That's
new
true,
games.
that's true.
So like Unravel 2, boom, free. They have what is it? State of K2, boom, free on release.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, boom.
Forza's
It
gonna be
started
free.
with Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, that's true.
It started with Sea of Thieves. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, they're on point with this.
Ubisoft needs to come out like how they got the Origins. They need to do that for the consoles too. It's
Just
not
charge
fair,
a little
man.
bit more.
Yeah, I don't care if it's $15, $20.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think $20.
Dude.
Like, for me, $25 or even $30 is the most I would pay for a console service that would provide me new games. Not every new game.
I'll pay 30. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, like if they were, but it's got to be a pretty hefty. Like it can't be a couple new games. Like it's got to be a pretty hefty list.
Every game, Ubisoft's big, so it will work with them. Square Enix would never do it, so rule them out.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with what you said a few months ago, Vin. Every company should be doing this. Like, if it's Activision, here's all our games for $10. If it's this, here's all our games. Because you make so much money. Because EA I didn't even know EA's been doing real good with EA Access. I
Yep.
thought EA Access sucked.
No, I
But-
know a lot of friends. They're like, I don't care. I'll play last year's thing because it's like a half a year, and then the new one comes out on it.
Yeah.
So they're like, I'll wait 6 months. I don't give a fuck.
Literally, I told my buddy today, I was like, next year should just be the last time they make a Madden.
Oh, that'll never
Just
happen.
It should.
update. I know it
should.
won't, but
That'll never happen. They'll keep
No,
doing it.
I
You know
know.
why? Because people will keep buying it.
oh, I know.
That's like your dude, Kyle Todd, what's his name? Tom McFlaren, the dude that did, that does, what's the game called? Dark Souls in them. He's like, if you guys are tired of seeing Dark Souls remastered, stop buying it.
Yeah.
They keep making them.
Oh.
And yes, they did announce that at Gamescom. Another
Dark Souls
remaster.
Trilogy was announced.
Yes. Which isn't it like $60, Kyle?
I think it's $60.
No,
What the-
that's stupid. When I seen that, I said it should be $30. Come on, man.
Oh, another game that's on Game Pass is Mega Man Legacy.
And on both of the collections, Mega Man Legacy Collection 1
1 and 2, yeah. I was mad, though, because I thought they had X up there.
I mean, I already got them.
They should put X on it.
I have it on like.
I won't get it unless
I have it on like.
can
9
get it for the
different systems
Switch.
right now.
I won't get it until I get my own Switch.
Van still needs his own Switch.
Yeah.
Poor man
Yeah.
needs his own.
Someone
Switch.
donate Van a Switch. Just give it away.
Like, they don't play it here at the lounge, but I know it's going to be that one day I fucking take it.
Just go back, hey, Van, I want to
Somebody-
play Mario.
I don't
Somebody
care.
fu-
I beat Odyssey. That's all I give a fuck about.
Oh, no, now you're gonna be Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I know.
I put so much love into Odyssey. I got like every star in that game. I love it so much.
Yeah, I played Odyssey way more than I played Zelda. Obviously, because I beat it. But I
Well,
mean,
yes.
it just, for some reason, like, I like Zelda, and I'm not saying Zelda's a bad game. It just didn't hold my attention like Mario did.
It was only because we haven't seen Mario in how long?
Yeah.
A good Mario game in how long?
Not like that.
Are we gonna get into this debate again?
No!
Kyle, stop
No,
it, Kyle.
no.
You hear me?
Zelda
Cut it out.
fucking
Cut it out.
number one game of the year.
Still gloating about it. What? 8 months later.
Yeah, me and this guy was going at it at GameStop the other day about that. We're not
Like
gonna
I
get
said,
into
just
that.
Mario's more fun than Zelda. Can you say that? Can
No,
you say
I
that
can't
Mario
say
is
that.
more fun
said
than
no.
No, I
Zelda?
can't say that.
Oh
I
man.
can't say that. Zelda's so much fun.
Ah man.
Oh my god.
Okay, to be honest, I love Witcher. Witcher's one of my favorite games ever. But I can honestly say, like, Mario Odyssey, Mario's more fun. Like, my adrenaline would rush more with Mario just because it's so fun. But my what's the word I can say? I can't think of the word. Like God of War. I played God of War. God of War's so good, it's like watching the movie.
God was
But
the best
Mario
game of the year.
Odyssey is funner than playing God of War.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Mario Odyssey funner.
By the way, God of War. If God of War was released the same year as Zelda, do I have to finish that statement?
No.
Do I have to finish that? Do I have to finish that
Van, I
statement?
can't.
No.
Van.
No.
Do I have to finish that statement?
Van.
Should I continue?
Van,
I know what you're gonna
I'll
say.
finish the
I'll let
statement
you-
for
I'll let you guys
If
use your
God of War
imagination.
came out last year with Zelda and Odyssey, God of War would have gotten 4th place.
No, we got third. No, we got
Oh,
second.
what?
No, we got
because
second.
Horizon would have
guys-
beat it out.
No,
guys-
Horizon wouldn't beat it out.
No
Horizon
way.
would not beat God of
Horizon
War.
World.
Yeah, but God of War is God of War.
Yeah. God of War.
what?
God of War is the best game on PlayStation right now.
Yeah, easily. I don't even think it's close, Kyle. Not even close.
I think God of War is the
I still
best
have
game
to
on
play
PlayStation.
But I'm gonna tell you this.
But I'm not downplaying Horizon.
Yeah. But still, it would be it's Kratos, dude. Like it's Kratos done over, and it worked, and it got tens. Like me and Kyle was talking about. I told Kyle Red Dead
Oh, there was
Redemption
some
2
nines.
is gonna be the game of the year this year, with God of War being close second. Red Dead's gonna
Wait,
win this.
Red Dead's gonna. You said Red Dead's gonna win it?
Oh yeah, it's gonna win this year. I'm not even.
I'm not going 0 for 2. I'm not going 0 for 2.
This is between you two.
I'm not going 0 and 2.
I love God. Listen, I like God. I know God of War's your boy. You got your dogs named after characters in God
Yo.
of War. I give you that.
Y'all ain't
But-
scared. Y'all ain't scared that they've shown nothing until just recently for Red Dead. And
Nah,
Red Dead's
because-
around the corner.
Nah, because they said they're gonna show another trailer with the multiplayer. They gave us a single player stuff. Don't spoil it for us. You know what we always say? We hate.
All I gotta
spoilers.
say is No Man's Sky.
Don't you ever say that.
That's all I gotta say is No Man's Sky. Don't worry. It will patch and it will be good.
Wow.
It's okay. I'll get it myself when I'm done.
Wow.
We're almost done, so it's okay. Thank you.
Van, listen to me.
Wow.
I texted them like an hour ago.
You cannot compare Rockstar to an indie developing team.
Don't
Never
worry.
No Man's Sky.
Don't worry. Patches will fix it.
Patches. Yo, you see how well GTA's been? Even though I hate GTA.
Oh, GTA is fantastic. It's still the best online game. They're saying the only game that's going to beat that online is Red Dead.
Yeah, it is.
But guess what? I hope so because GTA's been out for how many years did we say? 10?
15 years.
How much?
15.
I would fucking hope so. I would fucking hope so.
But Red Dead's going to do the same thing because when the
That
PS5 and the next Xbox announced.
That is the dumbest comment I've ever heard anyone ever publicly say, is that it will beat GTA. I would hope to God, like if not, Rockstar, stop snorting crack while you're programming your games.
Everyone's hopping on Red Dead, man. I'm telling you.
I'm telling people, this is why I know, is because people are overhyping it.
Nah.
People are overhyping
Man.
it. You know why God of War was so good? Because no one knew what they were going to get.
Yeah, because it was a whole new style.
Because everyone was like, what's going to happen with this? Like, no, not even that. Like, the story was over. The story was over. The game was over. And they were able to fucking hyperventilate. Not hyperventilate, but like, what do they call it? CPR.
Rejuvenate?
Yeah. And like, oh, it's old man Logan. It's old man Logan.
Hey,
you thought Wolverine was dead? He ain't dead.
Man, I gave that game a 10. Listen, God of War was phenomenal, man.
I'm telling you.
I'm just saying. Only reason I'm saying Red Dead is because it's Red Dead. I think the year Red Dead Redemption came out and got Game of the Year. When that Red Dead came out, it had some. What year did Red Dead come out? It was like 2000 and freaking.
2000. I'm gonna guess. I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. Probably not. I'm gonna say 2009. Either 2009 or 2010.
I think it was 2009.
Because I was working at Walmart at the time.
May 18th, 2010.
All right, I was right. It's because I said 2 years.
Oh, I'm looking up I'm looking to see if it won that year. I'm almost 100% sure it did, but
If it won what?
Game of the Year.
Yeah, but you also got to remember the Game Awards weren't around at that time, so you have to look at like
Yeah, but that's when they did the
how
magazine.
many Game of the Year awards it won.
Yeah, that's when they did it like that back then.
Back in the day, which was only
Back in my
still this-
days,
still in this decade.
God of War, but people are loving solo games more because they don't make them that much no more. So I wouldn't be surprised if God of War won.
Red Dead's a solo game. Like, let's not.
Yeah.
Red Dead's a solo
But
game.
it's also not the same antagonist, which me and Kyle talked about.
Right.
And everyone loves John Marston, so I don't know how this is going to be. We'll see.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up. I want my fucking watermelon in Arizona. So we will talk next week when Red Dead comes out with their patch to fix all the problems they had on release. They haven't even had yet. That's
We're
it.
talking about the Zelda storyline.
Yeah. Oh, do you guys want to do the Zelda storyline next week?
Kyle's
I'm
been
down
trying to
for
do that for like 8 months.
But you know what though? We almost gotta do that one in person because I feel like we need to do like a chart and everything.
That's like Kyle has a chart. Kyle, you have a chart, don't you?
I mean, I can design one.
we don't have to. We don't have to do it in person. Like, dude, you're always welcome. You want to come your ass down to Taunton and do a show, man? You're always welcome. We can do that. But we can always do a digital chart too, if you can't. So we'll work something out. So let's do it next week. We will be doing the Zelda chart on where we think our timelines are and everything else. So it's gonna be a fun episode, guys.
Yes.
That is it for us this week.
Hey, you want to see my new shirt, by the way?
Sure, see a new shirt.
Yeah, my new shirt.
Oh, we got the greatest.
Oh wait, is that base Goku? Is that base Goku?
This was the DLC shirt that I bought the other day.
That's what I just said. Is that base Goku?
I heard you. That's why I was like,
That base
I bought
Goku.
The base Goku DLC.
Where you get that shirt, man? I need to get one with Naruto and Goku on it because people keep disrespecting Naruto.
Oh, I did. By the way, I did hear Vegeta got released for Jump.
Jump, yep.
Yeah, so
Yes, he did.
I mean,
Well, there was some Jump Force
did
stuff.
anyone not anticipate that?
No, he had to be. If Vegeta wasn't
Okay,
in
just
it.
curious.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of like, that's a whack announcement. Cause
Yeah.
Did they announce anyone else, or they only announced
No,
him?
they announced the whole.
Okay, I'll wait. Don't
whole
tell me.
roster, yeah.
I want to kind of see it. That game's gonna be good.
It's gonna be really good.
That game's gonna be good.
I keep telling people Naruto Storm. Just think Naruto Storm.
I have to finish watching Naruto so I can get into Boruto because I'm telling you, some motherfucker's gonna spoil this soon for me. I can see it. Like Baruto is getting closer and closer for me to want to fucking.
It's starting to finally build up. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah. So I've been hearing a lot of things about Baruto. I don't know how I feel about the new Dragon Ball movie that's coming out
Brawlies?
because of the fact that I don't want another Brawly, even though this is gonna be canon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Yeah.
how I feel about it, but it's all gonna be based on what they do with the story. So let's see. Do you guys
We'll
want to hear my
see.
prediction?
Oh, who, Brawly?
Yeah, you want to hear my prediction real quick? What I did? Did I tell you about it? I told it to the boys.
You didn't tell me about.
So we're Universe 6, right?
Yep.
So he's going to come from
No, 7.
No, we're 7.
Oh, we're 7. All right. So he's going to come from Universe 6. And he's going to be like the king of like what Vegeta is. He's going to be the king of Saiyan. So he's going to have an involvement with what's their face, because that's why she turns into a legendary Saiyan.
That
So
would
there's
make
going
sense
to be
because
some
how
blood
can-
connection.
How can she turn into legendary Saiyan
Yeah.
in the middle of the fight
Yep.
when Brawly is the original?
So that's
legendary?
what they're going to do. They're going to introduce him through Universe 6. They were like, oh, they can't because the movies, he's in there. Guys, you forget about the movies. The movies never happened.
Yeah.
That's not real. So I'm telling you.
This is the
True.
first.
So that's what I'm
only
predicting.
only movies that are real are the super movies,
Which is awesome. It becomes a part of the season.
Yeah, that was the only time they ever done that.
Yep.
The recent 2 movies,
Yep.
Frieza and Beerus.
So,
So this is the next one
Any
leading
pr-
to the next season.
any prediction for you?
I think they're gonna do something where Brawly's created. Like they're gonna do.
Oh
something
my God! I will flip the fuck
Yeah.
out if we get another bio.
No, don't ever don't.
If we
listen,
get another
listen,
bio Broly.
Van, I should have watched my words.
Yes.
Before I said it. Not create them like that. I mean that I feel like there's gonna be, because the guy that, like, when you see Goku and Vegeta and they have like the cool little hood jackets on and they see them for the first time.
There's a guy with him.
Yeah, the guy's like,
It's gonna be his dad.
He's like, Brawly, get him. Like almost like he's like an animal. Like,
Yeah,
go get him. Like,
yeah.
he made him. So if he
It's-
used Saiyan cells and made Brawly, that's cool.
He's gonna be like the knight, like a knight. He may not be the prince, but like maybe be like second command or
Like the
something.
what do you call him in Game of Thrones? The what do you call him? The dudes,
wolf?
like the armor bearer, like the ones that
Mountain.
protect the like the mountain
yeah,
is.
like
Yeah.
the mountain.
Yeah.
What's your predictions, Kyle?
I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one for
Do you
me,
think they're just
but,
gonna
like,
probably
what
just
I've
throw him in there?
seen- What?
You think they're just gonna pretty much throw him in there?
Kind of, but what I've seen though, like from the previews, have you seen any of the preview
Yeah.
trailers?
Yep.
Yeah. So like they're already showing like, or maybe this was something else. No, but I thought they showed like during one of the trailers that he was like the creator of Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, something along those lines. They were saying something like
Right.
the originator of Ultra Instinct. It's like,
The
what?
originator of Ultra Instinct.
So now they're gonna say legendaries. I will flip.
I don't think they're gonna do that. I
The
think it's
fuck
gonna
out.
be something where it's like
Because then that just no. That would. Flip
that would
the
kill
No,
the
because
whole
like
meaning of
Broly
Ultra.
just keeps adapting to what they're doing. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole-
yeah. Because
like,
he
the
fights
whole
each
thing is,
opponent. He fights.
Yeah.
He fights
So, like,
Frieza. He
all
fights
of a sudden
Vegeta.
Goku goes Ultra Instinct.
He
he's
can
like,
do it.
I invented that. And
Yeah.
I was like, why?
They better not do that. They better not do that.
All right, I need my fucking
The
Arizona.
line. Broly said the line, and I was like, oh my god. So I think you're right, man. I think he will come from a different universe.
Yeah, I think he's definitely
no.
different.
Oh my god. They said this in the trailer. He's not from Universe 6. He's from one of the deleted universes.
Oh yeah, they did say that.
All right,
I
so now I'm
completely
gonna have to
forgot
watch
about
the
that.
trailer again.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
you're
about
gonna
that.
I'm gonna have to watch the
'cause
trailer
I'm
again.
kinda
Hey, I got a
spoiling
question for you both y'all before we leave. Do we get Jaren in this or not?
it. I think so.
I think so too.
I think so. I think Jiren will be in this because Jiren's gonna have to fight.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna say. I hope not.
You don't
want
wanna
to
see
know
Jiren
why?
again, man?
You want to know why?
What?
I am sick. I am sick of this Dragon Ball shit where every time they finally match somebody up, right? Like Goku with Goku, they end up fighting together the very next bad guy.
Oh, you don't want them to be friendly together.
Like, well, I don't care about friendly. Like, let them build that relationship. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, this is too soon. Like, the tournament just ended. Like, this is too soon. Like, I'm sick of that. Like, the next bad guy they face, oh, guess what? We got to do it together. Like, it's too predictable.
No, I can agree. I can agree,
don't
but I just want to
see-
see Jaren again.
They do it every single time.
Yeah, but I don't think Jiren's gonna be like, like buddy with Goku.
He's a hero, though.
He's not a bad
Don't
guy.
forget that. Like, Jiren is a hero in his universe.
No, he is.
He's just a
but I don't think
dickhead.
he's gonna be like buddy with Goku. I think he's just gonna be like, all right, I want to fight Broly.
Just because he's strong. Because he's like Goku. He likes
Yeah.
strength.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I
I just
is
think
gonna
he's a
happen.
fucking
Well,
dickhead.
like, he won't be buddy-buddy with Goku. He'll just be like, oh, all right.
He's like not even the cool dickhead. Like I love dickheads. Like I like Piccolo. Piccolo's an asshole. You know what I mean? Like I'm sorry, Piccolo's more of an asshole than Vegeta.
Yeah,
Like,
he is.
Piccolo
He
is worse than Vegeta. Piccolo is worse than Vegeta. Go back.
Ooh.
Go back.
I mean, no,
Go back.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's tight.
Yeah, Vegeta's showing some signs of like passion. Like Piccolo's like no. Like he
Although
made
Vegeta did do a stupid dance in Super, so I do have to give the edge to Piccolo.
like Piccolo left Gohan in the rain. You know what I'm saying? In the rain to sleep. Like at least like Vegeta like put a blanket over Trunks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Vegeta punched his son as hard as he could in the stomach to put him to sleep before he fought Majin Buu.
That's true. He did.
Don't ever forget that hit, Van, when he told them, the Trunks said, but Dad, he said, BOW!
yeah.
He said, you can't be around here. But I mean, that was out of compassion. He did that because he didn't want to die.
Piccolo would be like, no nigga, you're fighting him. Like that's what Piccolo would have said. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Piccolo is worse than Vegeta. Go back. Go back. With that now in your mind, watch Dragon Ball. That Piccolo is worse.
You know,
than
I
Vegeta.
got no problem going back and watching original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
You want my
No
VHSs? I have them all on VHS.
I can just stream them.
I know. I'm just saying. I figured you'd be like, next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
That's why I love Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll's the best anime thing ever made.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
the best.
I just hate it that it's in Japanese. When is Tokyo Ghoul coming back?
The manga ended.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not going to be one of them long-lasting shows, honestly,
okay. All right.
unfortunately.
All right, we got to go. All right, guys. See you next week. Until next time. Peace.